genetically modified organisms. That's what we are treating on Food Chain today. My name is Emma Davis. Let's start with a definition by Dr. Richard Oting Frimpong, who is a plant breeder with CSIR SARI, Savannah Agricultural Research Institute.
So GMOs basically is a broader term that refers to modifying genetic materials for gain by human. So in this case, what happens is that scientists are able to modify the genome of organisms to make them more beneficial to humans. So the technology is one of the tools in the toolbox of a plant breeder, and it allows the plant breeder to access a host of other beneficial traits. So in this case, we are able to overcome the barrier that is imposed by sexuality. So we are able to access traits in other organisms that naturally are not available to us. So for example, when we take the BT cowpea that CSIR SARI has been trying to develop, research has screened more than 15,000 different cowpea genotypes to see if we can get if we can have a genotype that has the resistant gene, and all this has not been successful. However, with the technology that's GM or genetic engineering, we are able to get this resistance in other sources and now introduce them into a plant like cowpea, and that gives farmers access to these materials that are resistant to the pod borer disease, pod borer pest. And in this case, we say they are spraying less, they don't have to spray as they used to be, and that is quite beneficial to them because one, we are saving them money on the number of sprays they have to do, and two, they are reducing their exposure to the chemical they are using to spray, and the chances of having pesticide residues in our foods are even less possible, or they are quite reduced. SARI, we've very much advanced. I think the first stage of this trial started way back in 2013. And we've been doing all the laboratory and field tests and experiments, and with under the supervision of the National Biosafety Committee. Currently, SARI has submitted a dossier to the National Biosafety Committee, and we've gone through the process with them, and we expect them to make the final decision. Once that decision is made for environmental release of what we have done, then we will now go through the process for with the National Varietal Release and Committee to now give us the go-ahead, and then it can be available for farmers to use.